That's where we'll start. The last time we saw the Lady Buckeyes, Newark handed them their second loss of the year. That wasn't the story Monday against the River Valley Lady Raiders. NY reporter Matt Cudahy joins me to break it down. What's good, Matt?
It was all good for the Lady Buckeyes this week, Eric. The girls were able to turn on a dominant performance on Monday, defeating the River Valley Lady Raiders 72-41. You had to wonder, coming off a loss in an almost 2-week break, if the girls would be slow coming out of the gate, but that was not the case.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, 72 points is a season high for the Lady Buckeyes. What was clicking? What led to that offensive explosion?
You were correct there, Eric. This was the first time this year the Buckeyes crossed the 70-point threshold. And ironically, Coach Bobby Cassidy credited the team's defense for the success on offense. The team ran a tight press that resulted in a ton of turnovers and plenty of easy baskets. All in all, Jessie Addis led the way with 23 points, while Jordan Fick added 14 of her own. Looking forward for the girls, they have a couple tough matchups this week as they'll look to keep pace with those Alexander Lady Spartans at the top of the TVC Ohio standings.
Now, you mentioned Alexander. The boys squared off with the Spartans Friday night. How did the Buckeyes fare in that matchup?
It came down to the wire, but the NY boys just came up short, dropping the conference showdown 45-39. Key factor in the loss was Hunter Edwards' absence from the lineup. Hunter was in Florida this weekend for a high school football all-star event, and unfortunately for the Buckeyes, they were left with major holes both in the offensive and defensive ends. But like I said, the Buckeyes were right in this one until the very end.
Oh yeah, when you lose someone, you need somebody to step up. Was Aaron Davis able to pick up some of the weight?
Aaron Davis had a tough night. The Spartans held him to 0 points in the first half. He eventually finished with 10 points, but it just wasn't enough for the Buckeyes. You have to give Alexander a lot of credit because they did a good job of keeping him out of the paint and forcing him into tough jump shots. This loss ended NY's 5-game winning streak, so I'd watch for the Buckeyes to come out next week looking to get back to their winning ways.
Oh yeah, they definitely want to get back on the good foot. We'll keep an eye out for them. Thank you, Matt. Now, you will find Hardwood here